Hey guys, it's Jacob. I'm back with another tutoring video. Today we're going to be doing part 2 of my 3-part time management series, and today's part is going to cover how to stay focused. Alright, let's get right into it. So, a large issue that a lot of people have when, doing their homework, I guess, would be they lose focus, and they get distracted, and so it becomes really difficult for them to get these things done in a reasonable amount of time, right? So today we're going to go over a few main ways to stay focused. All right, so number one is going to be have a study place. Now, this place is probably going to need to not be in a large traffic area like a kitchen. I would not recommend a kitchen or like a dining room because then your family will be walking by and that creates a lot of foot traffic. Um Along with the issues of noises, microwaves beeping, ovens going off, everyone's telling stories from their day. It's very easy to get sucked into that and not really pay attention to what you're doing. And then it can take a lot longer. So I think that a good example of that would be a desk in a quiet place. Say desk or table. It doesn't have to be in a room, could be downstairs, but make sure it's got good lighting. I'm not really going to go into what a study space should need. I'm going to cover that in another upcoming video. But, make sure that you just have a great study place, flat surface so you can focus, good lighting, not a lot of traffic, not very many distractions. All right, let's move on. All right, so the second way of how to stay focused is definitely going to be only use your phone if you need to. And I know that that's really cliche and everyone says it, but it actually makes a big difference. So I'm going to say turn off electronics. Right. Now, if you had your phone on and sitting there, even if it was silenced or completely on do not disturb mode if you're an iPhone user, it could still distract you because it would be in your peripheral vision, sorry. It would be in your side vision, you would look over and see it and think, "Oh, I wonder what's going on Snapchat or Instagram or something." And you might be tempted to think about that and focus on that rather than your work, and it can really suck away a lot of your time. And if you stop after every math problem to be on your phone and look at Snapchat, that's going to be a lot more time consuming than it needs to be. And that can be the difference. Well, all of these tips can be the difference between spending 10 minutes on a math assignment and spending 30 minutes on a math assignment. And you won't get any of the benefits of resting if you go with the 30-minute option because it's going to feel like you're working and you'll have your work hanging over you. So it's just good to keep your electronics off. Now, I mean, obviously, if your parents text you, you want to have it within range, so keep it in a backpack, but put it on Do Not Disturb and maybe check it after every assignment, or if it's a long assignment, every 15-30 minutes, but stay off of apps. Only check the screen, the home page, the lock screen for very vital alerts, and don't get distracted. And if you're very prone to getting distracted, I would say don't just tell your parents, "Hey, I'm going to be down here working and I'm going to get distracted, so don't text me if you need to tell me something. Come tell me it." And obviously, if your parents are gone and they say you need to look for calls, that's a different circumstance and scenario, and you're going to have to listen and just train yourself not to get distracted when you check periodically. Alrighty. So now we're going to go into another one, which is going to be give yourself breaks. Now, oops, sorry about that. Now, I know that this is going to be slightly controversial within the tutoring community because a lot of people don't go with this and they think that you'll get too distracted. I believe that too. But my method of breaks is a lot different. So if I have 3 written assignments and I say, okay, this is a math worksheet, a science worksheet, and I don't know, history worksheet just for the sake of it. All right. Now, a lot of people will say take a break every 25 minutes. Well, if my history worksheet is what I'm doing first and that takes me longer than 25 minutes, that's going to mess up my entire routine with that and I'll be out of sync. So it's important to use one of two methods. One, you break your homework up into two categories, written homework and study homework. And you pick which category to do first. So say I'm going to do my written homework first. I'm going to do my written homework first and then give myself a long break in the middle, but no longer than 30 to 45 minutes or at the most an hour, and then get right into studying. Okay? Or if I vice versa, I'll get all my studying done, then get my written homework done. It's just whatever goes better for you. And you can check out my other video on large tasks first, small tasks first. Alrighty, so, that's one method, is get all of your categories done. The next method that you can use is also going to be by assignment. So if I have a history worksheet, I'll get my history worksheet done and give myself an 8 to 10 minute break, get math done, 5 to 10. But it's very important to know that you are gauging how long your breaks are by the difficulty and time and how long your assignment took that you accomplished. So if I do an 8-minute math worksheet, I'm giving myself a 2 to 4 minute break after it. Okay, but if I do an hour-long English essay sit-through, I'm giving myself a 20 to 30 minute break. Alright, so it's just important to give yourself breaks so that you have something to look forward to. So I'm going to put by assignment, I'll abbreviate, or by category. It's very important to have something to look forward to, but don't get too caught up in your breaks. Alrighty, well, that's going to be time management part 2, and stay tuned for part 3. Bye, guys. Make sure to subscribe, share, and like.